What's up, folks? Carlos, Lady, Bourbon, Kate, T-Bone. How y'all doing? What's up, Money Mitch? So, it's the NFL draft, in case some of you didn't know.
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time. Enjoy the show.
Hey now. Hey, Scoobs. Thank you. 14 months. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks, man. So, as you can hear, I'm a little hoarse. A little bit more complicated than being under the weather. Oh, that sucks. T-Mac to Carolina. I have a little bit of a migraine today. This may not necessarily be the longest show. James is at home with Melissa. So, let's get into it. Couldn't make it yesterday. I was getting an MRI. Tuesday morning, I woke up unable to speak, confused, and out of sorts. Went to urgent care. They said I needed to go to an ear, nose, throat doctor. Went to work, and Trevor talked to me for all of 5 minutes and said, dude, are you having a stroke? Of course, I said no and laughed it off. We went to lunch. I went home, called my mother, and after 20 minutes of talking to my mother, she told me to go to the ER. So I did, and they immediately code blued. CT scans negative, EKGs negative, MRIs negative. So it wasn't a full-blown stroke, but for those who have been following me since the last place I worked, you know that I had on camera a TIA, a transient ischemic attack, also known as a mini stroke. It is mostly undetectable by MRI and CT scans. But that is, they believe I had a mini stroke in my sleep on Tuesday. So that's why I wasn't in yesterday. I'm not 100%. Yeah. It's my second one in 5 years, which the doctors now say I have lifestyle changes coming because it's a sign of major stroke to come. So my cholesterol is now being attended to. Baby aspirin is now on the menu. Doctors say I have a heart of a horse. Said my blood pressure's good now that it's okay. Why aren't you home? Because you guys are here. And I love you all. And a lot had to get done. So, I'm here. Again, I don't know that this is going to be the longest. Oh, and by the way, I'm supposed to not drink anymore when I start my medication. I haven't started my medication yet. So I'm having a drink. Thank you, bud. It's frightening because I was bad and I didn't recognize how bad I was. I suffer from what they call warrior mentality. You just keep going. Nothing is wrong. You just keep going. Warrior mentality is really bad. Because I'm here. I shouldn't even be here today, but again, warrior mentality. Trevor was the first to say it out loud. Melissa knew something was wrong and told me to go to urgent care before I even went to work, which I did. And my mother said I was not doing well on the phone talking to her. So, Money Mitch's like, my wife would tell you that's being a man. I know, I need to be resting. I'm aware. I'll be here tomorrow too, so you can yell at me today for tomorrow. So yeah, a lot of changes will be coming to my lifestyle, my diet, my everything. On top of that, I have a sore throat. So when I woke up on Tuesday, my right vocal cord was paralyzed completely. I couldn't talk. I could feel the left side vibrating. I couldn't feel the right. Thank you. I love you too. And since I fluctuate my voice a lot and I know when something's wrong with the vocal cord. Turns out at the exact same time I was having a mini stroke, I was also getting a sore throat. Not strep. I had that tested. I don't have strep. But I have a sore throat on top of a paralyzed vocal cord, or one caused the other. But it sucks. It happened. I'm here, and I got something for all of you. Here's my segue. Gotta turn that white balance off. That white balance sucks. Let's try that again. I know Bourbon is gonna call me after the show and yell at me. I already feel it coming. I already feel it coming. All right. White balance. There we go. I know. It wasn't a major stroke. It was just a little one. Just a tiny one. And it was only my second, so. Hello, Crystal, Juan, and Rhea Band. Listen, if you want to talk about living the life, Crystal, Juan, and Rhea, and the parents, were living the life. La vida loca. Out in Las Vegas this weekend. Because size matters. Yeah, it does. A big one is much worse than a mini one. I was living vicariously through Crystal, Juan, and Rhea. I was jealous you got to get close to Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I know she's married to a big dude. I get it, but still. She makes me feel some kind of way. What up, Don? But you should be home. I know. Yeah. I'm working on it. Yeah. I'm aware. I know. You guys are going to yell at me. I'm still going to be here tomorrow. Apparently, Baby gives you access to all wrestlers. Yeah, it does. And not only does it give you access to wrestlers, it gives you extra time. When John Cena saw James, I asked Mr. Cena to tell James it's important he eats because he refused to eat. And John was like, yeah, you got to listen to your father. You got to eat. It's important. And then James started eating. So I know John is in the middle of his heel turn, as most wrestlers of a certain age do, to pass the torch. But I am a lifelong Cena fan because of that. Yeah, Baby worked like a charm. Yeah, it's the goods. Let me move this over here. All right. I got the draft on a small screen. I have iconic covers on, but I need to random them. So, let me open up my app. Yep, looks good. I was wrong. Only 4 sold, not 5. My math was wrong. Scuba says 7. The question is, bourbon, is it top or bottom? Is it top or bottom that we're going to do 7? Money in the bank? Nice. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello, my lord. Hello. Always the bottom. Let's go purple. Because I love it. It's only 10 of these. They're awesome. There's no giveaway because they're jam-packed. I made them myself. Doug signed off on them. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Doug really didn't look. He was like, I trust your judgment. So there you go, folks. He trusts my judgment, and here it is. Exactly what I showed you is what's in these envelopes. He was like, hey, DC, I trust you. That was a good move. These will sell fast then. What's the button? That's the button. Who was Steve McMichael? Wasn't Steve McMichael a wide receiver? All right, 7 times. Let's see if I get this right. Oh, yeah. Now, these are already gone. Oh, Mongo. Yeah. Blazing Saddles. Oh, Loveland going to the Bears, running a twin tight end set. It's going to be nasty. All right, let's get these in order. I saw that. Oh. He's chasing the entire run. Told you Bourbon would be yelling at me. Already yelling. Thank you. The Klaus drawing is the chase. It's pretty nasty. All right, here it is. It's iconic covers. Carlos got number 5, number 4, number 1, and number 9. Let's do them in order. We know he's chasing the Todd Father. How about a little Sam Della Rosa to get things started? That is the first appearance of Scream, the female symbiote. BT Dub. It's a good book. That's going to be paired up with, oh my goodness, it's Kate Crawford. A whole lot of webs. She's like, hey, that's me. Lord Brownie's like, I already got the best one. So you're off to a pretty good start. Let's see what number 4 says. DCD Collects proudly presents iconic covers. 4 of 10 is Carlos. That's Mark Waid, writer. Now listen, Mark Waid also wrote a very important DC series called Kingdom Come. You may have heard of it. Big time writer right there. You're going to see his name on a few books in here. Oh. We're going to get right in to the David Mack. David Mack, 2-character remark. Bullseye and Daredevil. If you're not watching Daredevil Reborn, you are wasting your time. Now, I know this is technically not a sketch cover, it's a remark, but go ahead and ask David Mack to do a 2-character remark and tell me how much he tells you you need to pay him. So this is more expensive than a lot of sketch covers. Oh, season was so good. I just finished it. Phenomenal. I haven't got to Andor yet. I wanted to finish Daredevil first. I didn't want to jump. So that is, and also an awesome cover, I have to say. In the future, you're going to see another variant of this cover that is mind-blowing. DCD Collects proudly presents iconic covers. Carlos, number 1. This one's a little thick boy. I wonder if this is going to be the Moy. Oh, it is. Tony Moy. Go ahead and Google the 442nd Battalion. Tony Moy is advocating this real-life group of brave men who served despite being sent to internment camps, still chose to fight for the U.S. Unfortunately, their history is being erased from the history books, and more attention needs to be brought. I told Tony that I would stump for him, and I would let him know, and I would pass along the information about the 442nd. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like American heroes, these are your American heroes. Look up the 442nd. Share the story of the 442nd, just like Tony Moy is doing. This is a WonderCon exclusive. Oh, it's not going to autofocus. We're gonna zoom in here so that if you are on your computer and you have your phone handy, Tony Moy makes it really easy for you to get information. He did it for you. All right, there you go. Now, which sketch is this going to be? Is it going to break the heart of somebody? Or is it going to make their day? Oh, mama. How about Savage Rogue? I let him pick. I said, here's a couple of options. Why don't you do what you're going to find is the most fun? And oh boy, did he have fun with this one. So what I found out is he actually uses real gold. His pen, his paint pen actually uses real gold fleck in there. So technically, that's real gold. It is on the back of his watercolor book, BT Dub. So this is his watercolor. I'm not going to call it a sketchbook because they're fully rendered paintings. And on the back, so not only do you get this amazing sketch, you actually get an amazing book to go with it. I love Tony Moy. He's the best. Huge fan of his. And he knows my name. DCD Collects proudly presents Icon It Covers. Carlos, 9 of 10. Is this the Todd Father, or do we start the flurry of trades? I knew this name, and I forgot it. I think it's Kelly. Doug knows. Sorry, my brain isn't functioning the way it should be. This is the writer. I'm 99% certain he said it's the writer of the book. I have eaten bananas. Ja, what's going on, friend? Long time no talkie. Ooh, baby. Tony Moy's Wolverine. You just doubled up the Tony Moy action. What up, Ja? How you been? I love his chop, too. It's legit. So there you go. 2 Moys, 1 household. Doing school? Yeah, man. Oh, good for you. Listen, education is something they can never take away from you. How have I been? Well, I had a mini stroke on Tuesday, and I shouldn't be working. I'm getting yelled at by everybody in the chat. But I'm good. If you remember when I was at the other place that is nameless, I had one on camera. At least this one I had in my sleep. Listen, I even asked I told my doctor, and this is true. This is the only, really, okay, not the only reason. I'm here because I love you. I'm here because shipping had to get finished. And I'm here because this project needed to get released. I asked the doctor who I talked to today when they were giving my results. I said I work a non-physical job. I sit in front of a camera and I talk to people. And we have fun. And it's uplifting, and it's a good time. And I said, is it okay if I go to work? And he said, as long as you're not exerting yourself. He goes, and you drink a lot of water. He goes, yeah, it's... I may have said I work from home. I may have not mentioned I have to drive to a studio. But the actual job itself, he said, was okay. So, my doctor said I could work.
A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, my lord. I needed that. And, I mean, listen, I sound worse than I am because I'm a little sick. And I don't mean like, yo, that dude's sick. I'm like, I'm actually sick. So I sound really, truly, folks, I sound worse than I am because I have a cold. Oh, thanks, Ja. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. That he sits in front of a camera, entertains people, and the doctor responded, Make me a bicycle clown. He's like, he immediately looked down at I was wearing flip-flops. He immediately looked down at my feet. I was like, no. But I got somebody for you if that's what you're into. She's doing well, good. Mini strokes are and mine specifically was a TIA. TIAs, listen, anything that happens to your brain is not good. Anytime oxygen doesn't get to your brain is not good. But it's like, I'm going to sound like a jerk. It happened to me, so I can say it. It's like the Diet Coke of strokes. It's, big to do, little impact. Yeah, I said Perfect's like, no. I should have. Like, yeah, it's OnlyFans. That's what I do. I'll pay for the next pull for the Tony Moy set. All right, that's a trade. It's a stroke without long-term issues. Correct. It is. It's a stroke that did not cause brain damage, but it is usually a sign of a future stroke to come if you don't change. So I'll be changing my lifestyle. I'm assuming it's the Savage Road. That's the one you're looking for. So I will assume it's Savage Rogue. You do this for us and we are your fans, so it's only for fans. Oh, Blind Cat, by the way, you're going to look at the label of the next thing I send you. You're going to get a kick out of it. Lord Brownie, I don't know if you looked at the label, the shipping label that I sent you, but I did give you an official title on your label. I don't know if you noticed. I don't think that's true, Kate. I don't think that's correct. That's what I put, yes. Lord of the Internet. All right. Scuba beat you to the punch. Oh, who's getting the giveaway? You guys didn't specify. Ho, 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 ho. So as it stands right now, Denny gets the giveaway. Oh, wait, there is no giveaway. See, listen. Stroke. I made up something that doesn't exist. There is no giveaway. Uh-oh, number 3's next. Yeah. Right? Oh, scheisse. All right, Scoobs, you got number 8. Yeah. Oh, Kate. Kate, oh my goodness. It was Kate. I said something, and collectively the entire chat was like, oh, thank God Kate didn't hear that. You would never, that would be clipped and you would never live that down. All right. DCD Collects proudly presents Icon. It covers. Hey, what's up, Councilman Chef? Yeah, you missed it. I was just letting everybody know. I had a TIA. I had a mini stroke Tuesday morning in my sleep. Took me about 13 hours to recover. Scoob's like, give me the McFarlane. Give me the McFarlane. Scuba, is this the McFarlane? It is not the McFarlane. It is a Mark Wade signature with... Oh, you may want to trade this, Scoobs, because you got one from WonderCon from the Dragon Lady herself. Take a look at April Solomon, Magic the Gathering cover. She is amazing. She is a great person. Scoob's actually commissioned one from her. So listen, folks, Scoobs may be willing to part with this one. It's beautiful. Yep. This is my second in 5 years. Haha, Money Mitch is like, I like dragons. I like dragons. I like turtles. All right, Scoobs, that one's yours. Carlos, still looking for McFarlane. 10 of 10. Iconic covers. I like Caravans more. I'm not calling your mother a tart. I don't know what's going on. Hold on a minute. You traded... Oh, okay. I got it. Never mind. I just didn't see everything. Indianapolis gets a very good tight end. Well, it looks like they're not going to add a third quarterback to their mix. It looks like it's just going to be AR-15 and Danny Dimes. All right, 10 out of 10 from Iconic Covers, courtesy of DCD Collects. All right, Carlos. Is it the Todd Father? Is it the Todd Father? It is not the Todd Father. It is Death Pimison. Working on a Stan Sakai Usagi Yojimbo. I really like his work. I don't think anybody is doing grayscale like him. Gee, does that mean... Oh, Carlos. Daniel Gonzalez. Batman riding a horse. Now, listen. Daniel Gonzalez heard about the grading thing and that you needed to do a little something on the back in case you wanted it graded. So you technically kind of got a wraparound cover. As you know, his painted works go for $500 a pop. Bat Horseman. That's right. So here is a dual cover from Mr. Gonzalez. And if you enjoy Daniel Gonzalez's covers, you can get one of the oil-painted ones, DCDcollects.com. Folks, listen. The cover you want is still available. And number 3 is next. Did Kismet put the Todd Father in number 3? Did he? There's only 4 left. You have a 25% chance. Hold on. Now it's moving fast. Ho, 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 ho. All right, let me get this in order. All right. And then there was one. And then there was one. Number 3 did go to Carlos. Lucky number 7, Scuba. Those were a fundraiser. We raised $7,000 for Stand Up to Cancer. I don't know why. Let me fix this. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's Kaiser. Ladies and gentlemen, a legend. And the mysterious leader of the Ninja Empire, Brian Kaiser Tillman's in the house. And Bourbon, rounding out, sold out. Brownie. See, again, stroke. My brain is not 100%. It's not necessarily damaged, but it's not 100%. We just did iconic covers. We acquired some covers at WonderCon and put them all into one break. And slipped into this run is an original Klaus Janson Wolverine sketch on the back of a 1991 San Diego Comic-Con leaflet handout by Marvel. It is stellar. I hope you get to see it soon. Well, you will see it soon because it's sold out. DCD Collects proudly presents iconic covers. Carlos, lucky number 3 of 10. Is this the Todd Father? Is this the Todd Father? If you're going to risk death, might as well buy the last one. Oh, here we go. Now listen. Carlos. Carlos, I know you're a married man. This book is Thaddeus Robeck's sketchbook. There are tasteful nudes in here, so I will not be showing you this. There are lots of boobies inside. Now, Carlos, I know you're a boob guy. I'm going to put your business out there. I don't think this could have went to a better person, my friend. And I want you to know that he signed the inside of the cover. It is signed. It's signed on the inside. He didn't want to mess up any of this. If you are not comfortable with not safe for work material, you let me know. but it is amazing work. And I may or may not have flipped through it. It's good stuff. Thaddeus is very talented. He's like, nice, I'll be keeping this one. Does that mean I put this with one of Thad's covers? Of course I did. Thaddeus Roebuck. Ghost Rider. Safe for marriage. There you go. Scuba. You now have a 33% chance at the Toddfather. DCD Collects proudly presents iconic covers. Scuba, lucky number 7. Oh, Scuba! It's the Toddfather. Now, Kaiser, you're about to see what I was talking about. There's your Toddfather cover. And here is the 1991 Wolverine sketch by the legend himself, Klaus Janson, on the leaflet, pamphlet, handout from Comic-Con. This is before the internet, before you could just look up what panels were happening. So Marvel handed out leaflets that told you what day and what times they were doing their little classes. How about that, Scoobs? And it was 7. You're right. You called your own shot, technically. Lord Brownie. Don't worry, there's still goodies in here. 6 of 10. San Diego. That was the only Comic-Con back then. Oh, my lord. That is a Thaddeus Roebuck signed King Spawn number 42. His was the main cover, not a variant. Which means this is going to get a lot of trade requests. It is a Spawn sketch cover on Spawn number 1 by Thaddeus Roebuck. I have a feeling there's a few folks that'll be interested in this little set. Bourbon, I know what you got. Should have waited? I don't know if that's 100% true, bud. I think what you have in here is pretty damn awesome. Because I already know that one of my favorite covers, and one of the covers that is featured on his Instagram, as well as an artist featured by one of the managers at CGC. She said this guy's doing some of the most beautiful covers in the show. That's Mark Waid. But this is an original Death Pimisone. Hey, buddy, how about a little Batman action? Yeah, it is. Very dope. From a massive up-and-coming artist. Death is very popular right now. You could put that next to your Val Kilmer. Congratulations, everyone. Everybody was a winner. Trust me. Yeah. Not everyone understands awesome. Speaking of awesome, this is going to be in a future run. Huh. When is the next TMNT? Sooner than you think. Oh my goodness. Folks, we are being raided. For some reason, my raid alarm did not go off. Oh my. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Be an Easel. One of the most talented, most entertaining, and far and away likable people on Twitch. It's Be an Easel. Oh, Be an Easel. I'm going to answer, I am great. I am a little under the weather. Folks, I am DC. This is DCD Collects. And you just missed an amazing run of original sketch covers that we acquired from WonderCon 2025 in Anaheim, California. I will do an awesome recap so that all of you can see the wonderful art that just passed through our site. So Be an Easel, I'm a little sick. I may have had a mini stroke Tuesday, but the doctor said, considering my job is not physical, that I'm perfectly fine to go to work today. So I am here. Forgive me. I do have a cough drop in my mouth. It is terribly unprofessional to talk with food in my mouth, but here I am. And he has a tank is stuck. Yeah, it is. It was a TIA, a transient ischemic attack. I'll be alive. I will be going home early tonight. I do apologize to the Raiders. I will be going home a little bit. No, Bourbon, there was not. But I do want to show you, you came here for amazing art, and gosh darn it, Golly gee willikers, I'm going to show you amazing art. Let's recap what we saw. Boop. Did you put the Wolverine hit in the right box? I believe so, Carlos. All right, for those who know, this is Tom Wade. He's a writer. That's a signed book. Every one of these envelopes had a signed comic book and an original piece of art. This original piece of art is by the Dragon Lady, April Solomon, who is based out of California. She is known for her fantasy art. You can find her on Instagram as the Dragon Lady or under April Solomon. So this was an original cover we commissioned for her at WonderCon. That's going into the collection of Scuba. Our dear friend Carlos got a signed comic by Death Pimisone, a new and upcoming artist that we got to meet and hang out with in Anaheim, and it came with a Daniel Gonzalez original art cover. Daniel Gonzalez is known for his Western painting, has just recently gotten into pop art and sketch covers. And you can also find his original oil paintings here at DCD Collects. This is an original oil painted cover. B. Diesel, I know you know fine art. Take a look at this fine art. Does anybody here like cats? I love cats. I would own 100 cats if it didn't make me crazy. How about Catwoman? Daniel is an unbelievable talent. He has a knack for drawing realistic women. Gorgeous Wonder Woman. I know, the Catwoman belle of the ball really is. Here's another one. Hey, thanks, James. James Lee Stone. Gracias. Why is my alert box not working? Hold on a second. Where is the alert box? Huh. Okay. I can fix this quicker than quick. I hit that button. And then I hit that button. There we go. And we'll move that over there. And we'll shrink it to about that size. You did your first comic book cover for Prue. That's outstanding. All right, let's see if this worked.
A little bottle of water. A little bottle
There it
of
is.
water. A little bottle of water.
All right, there we go. Now we're working. Now we're working. Thaddeus Roback doing a Ghost Rider. This is Thaddeus Roback's sketchbook. I can't thumb through the pages because even though it is tasteful, It is not safe for work, including my work. I'm family friendly. Now, Scuba got the Toddfather signature, but Scuba got arguably one of the coolest items in the run. An original Klaus Janson, July of 1991, signed and sketched Wolverine. This is an original handout pamphlet leaflet from Comic-Con San Diego. Before the internet, way back in 1991. The only way you could find out when the Marvel schedule was to be handed a pamphlet to know where to go and at what time. Not only that, a legend of the game signed it and sketched it. So Scuba, big win. Lord Brownie. He got a Thaddeus Roebuck Spawn. Now, Thaddeus is well known for his work on Spawn. Right? Dang! Dixie knows. Have another stroke and put that in my bag? You'd like that, Bourbon. The bag part, not the stroke part. Bourbon, let's talk about the goods, because you got the goods too. Not only did you get a signed book, you got this amazing Death Pimisone. Death, his real name is Death, D-E-T-H. I love you too, man. Death is an amazing artist who got the attention of DC Comics. You will be seeing a lot of work from Death Pimisone in the near future. He is an absolutely amazing artist. His background work, spectacular. So that was it. It was a short 10 run. It was 10 envelopes, 10 sketch covers, and 10 autographed comics, all in one. We try to do those every time we go to a con. We try to get original art from the artists. We try to pass that along to each and every one of you. We recently got in contact with the artist Ben Bishop, who worked on The Last Ronin TMNT run. On Tuesday, he is going to be sending us some figures that are signed and remarked that we will be adding to a new TMNT break so that, again, we can pass original art on to all of you. Each of these figures are the original NECA figures. They're pretty much sold out everywhere. Excuse me, carbonated water. But it is a lot of fun. We are just a small little pinky print on the internet, but we have a ton of fun doing what we do. We live in an area that we can go to Comic-Cons pretty inexpensively. We don't have to really pay for the travel portion of it as we are already here. So we're able to pick up a lot of original art and pass it along all over the United States and the rest of the world. It's fun to do, and it's a great way to get the artists who may not be able to afford the advertising to get their name out there and be able to travel all over the U.S. We take that, we help them with that. Again, sorry, mini stroke, brain's not working 100%. But no, we work directly with artists, and we have a lot of fun. Blind Cat says the peach just handed over. I want to show you what Blind Cat's talking about. He's talking about this. This is the book he'll be chasing next week. That is a Peach Momoko and Kevin Eastman and Tom signed Peach Momoko variant. Each item will come with an original sketch card by one of the artists that we work with. This is Chris Collier, a.k.a. Turd Puzzlin'. He did amazing stuff. Legendary Vegan, great to have you. But there's going to be some goodies. Ooh. I need another water. Dang, old Dixie, appreciate you, my friend. Listen, I am here every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific till, whenever, as long as I'm not having a stroke. And we are at pretty much every major con in California. As a matter of fact, in 3 weeks, I believe, just three short weeks or so, we will be in Ontario, Canada for Comic-Con Revolution. And you can bet your bottom dollar that we will be coming back with enough comic books to do another one of these iconic cover runs. There is a plethora of really amazing artists. Don Ho is going to be there. I don't think Tony Moy is going to be at this one, unfortunately. I love hanging out with him. But this guy by the name of, I don't know, is it Ron Lim? Yeah, Ron will be there. Now, the chances of us getting a cover from him, 0. But we will be getting Mr. Lim to sign a bunch of things, so keep an eye out for that next month as well. All right, B. Diesel, hey, listen, thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing your wonderful people with us. It makes my heart all warm and fuzzy. I appreciate you. I love you dearly. You are an amazing artist. Keep doing what you're doing. And thank you. Scoob's like, I'm going to have to be on a spending limit hold because I'm buying 1,000 acres in Saskatchewan territory. He's going to build himself a hockey rink. An outdoor. So yes, I talked to Ben Bishop's assistant. The figures are on their way already. I got the confirmation that they are en route. They're supposed to be here on Tuesday. But they're actually in a place, looking at the map, that I think they might be here Monday, so it could have them a little earlier. What else is... Hey, T-Bone, what else is coming? My brain isn't working. We have something else on deck besides TMNT? Oh, yes, the Paul Maitland project we can't talk about. We have some stuff from Paul coming. I can't talk about it, but it's awesome. It's painted, and it's beautiful. Yeah, Money Mitch is like, Ontario isn't very far away. Nope, no it isn't. Is Paul live? If Paul's live, we can raid. My migraine is kicking right now, you know, the whole stroke thing. And I do apologize, Raiders. Paul is live. We will bump over to Paul. I'm probably getting... Is this Bourbon yelling at me for being here again? It's okay, Money Mitch. He can. T-Bone is telling me, just leave, DC, leave. All right, folks, here's what we're going to do. We're going to raid Paul. I'm sorry for the early night. It's actually not a joke. For those who are just jumping in, I did have a TIA. I had a mini stroke Tuesday morning. Doctor cleared me to be here today, but I do have a little bit of a headache, so I am cutting it early. I do apologize. Forgive me. Normally, I prefer to go as long as I can. Tonight is going to be a shorter one. But listen, don't leave yet, because I want you to know a very important thing. This is something I tell everybody at the end of my stream. For those who have never seen the stream before, I want you to know that I say this every time because I mean it, not because it's in a script or I'm supposed to say it. These are my true feelings, and that is this. Ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every one of you. Do me a favor. I had a very scary week. I want you to take care of yourselves and each other so that we can do this again tomorrow. Because I can't do this if you're not here. So listen to your doctors, take care of yourselves, and love each other. I love you. Be safe. Take care. And let's see what that wily Paul Maitland is up to. Good night, everybody.